Hi, this is Vivian Vande Velde. Welcome to chapters 22 and 23 of Alison, Who Went Away. Keep in mind, this book was written in 2001. Some of the references will sound a little bit out of date to you. Chapter 22. At home, Mom asks, "What happened in school today?" I start to tell her about the pom-poms, and she interrupts me and says, "No, in school." Mrs. Owen. I say, "Nothing much." Mom says, "I got a call from a Mrs. Owen in the guidance office." Well, duh, I'd already figured that out. What does she want? I ask innocently. Excuse me. She's worried that you aren't happy. They have quotas to fill, I tell her. They were pulling out all the girls. They were pulling in all the girls. If they don't talk to a certain number of us every month, their jobs get cut. She asked if there were any changes going on at home, and I said no. But then I started wondering if this has anything to do with Alison moving out 3 years ago. They even called Connie into the office, I say, and asked her if she was happy. You know Connie, she'd have a smile on her face if she was brain dead. Mom tries to figure out if that calls for a smile or a reprimand. Okay, she says slowly. Quotas, I repeat. She nods, but doesn't say anything. Chapter 23. In homeroom on Friday, Mr. Rosenblum hands out our class pictures that were taken at the beginning of the school year. Need I say more? I remember fighting with the photographer, who kept telling me to smile. I am smiling, I snarled at the exact moment the flash went off. So here I am, with my lips curled back from my clenched together teeth, looking like a National Geographic portrait of an aggressive chimpanzee. The hair on the right side of my head is properly poofy, but there's a flat spot just left of my part. I rest my head on my desk, and Anne-Marie Torelli asks me, "What's the matter?" "Rotten picture," I say. "Let me see." She picks up one of the sheets of pictures. Mom ordered a deluxe package, so she would have enough pictures to include in all the Christmas cards, and says, "Oh, you mean because your top button is undone and your collar is bent under. Your bra hardly shows at all." I check the picture and sigh. When I get home, sweaty and tired and cranky from rehearsal, I ask Mom if I can please have something done with my hair. I'm ready to whine and beg for immediate attention, but she agrees so quickly that I have to wonder how long I've looked so bad that even my mother has noticed. Saturday afternoon, my mother and I go to Snip and Curl at the mall. I've been assigned to a hairdresser named Muriel, whose hair is about 5 shades lighter than her eyebrows, and her eyebrows seem permanently locked in a perpetually superior arch. Muriel asks what I want done, and I tell her I don't know. She plunks me down with a stack of books to search through. The majority of the pouty-faced models look as though they're auditioning for Calvin Klein ads. I don't know where women wear hairstyles like that, but it's definitely not in Port Champlain. Muriel putters a bit at her station, swishing combs through disinfectant, getting the kinks out of the cords of her blow dryer and curling iron. Then she comes back. "Finding anything, hun?" she asks me. My mother has started glancing at her wristwatch, trying to be unobtrusive. "Do you have any regular magazines?" I ask. I'm hoping for 17 or TV Guide. Even Modern Maturity has to have better stuff than what Muriel has shown me so far. Muriel finds a dog-eared copy of Cosmopolitan. As I flip through it, she asks me, "Are you looking for something short or layered or contoured? A blunt cut? Something sleek? Or to add volume? Sporty? Glamorous? Romantic? Dramatic? Easy care?" I'm sure my expression is beginning to show my growing panic at all these options. Bangs? Muriel asks, which certainly seems like a straightforward question. I don't know, I admit. Muriel watches another girl walk into the salon and get assigned to one of the other hairdressers. The girl has brought a picture with her. The other hairdresser nods and leads her to the back area to wash her hair. Muriel is obviously going to have a serious talk with the receptionist to assign me to her. Do you just want a trim, she asks, or a perm? What do you recommend? Mom asks. Perm, Muriel says, as in no question. Neither I nor Alison has ever had a perm. If my mother ever has, it was too long ago for me to remember. Now my mother says, that might be fun for a change. Muriel looks doubtful. Muriel knows she isn't going to have any fun at all until I'm out of here. How about, Mom suggests, if I go do some shopping? I can come back in an hour or so. 2, Muriel says, if she gets a perm. I don't want to look like Grandma Castleman, I say. I love my grandmother, but her hair, besides being a pinkish rust color unlike anything in nature, is a single mass of tight little curls. Muriel laughs. Trust me, she says. There are all kinds of perms. I nod to my mother, and she kisses my cheek right there in the middle of snip and curl in the middle of them all. See you in a couple hours, she says. Good luck. Muriel takes me to the sinks in the back, obviously eager to finally get started. After washing my hair, she sits me down in her station and combs out the tangles. Basically, do you want to keep it long or do you want a real drastic change? I'm opposed to drastic change on principle. I'm much more in favor of blending in. While I'm hesitating, I hear one of the other customers laughing, and my heart feels ready to explode because for a second I think Alison has come in while I was getting my hair washed. I start to get up to go over and tell her how happy I am she's here. But then I think, what if she's still angry at me? And I'm sorry, what if she's still angry at me and she just, I'm having trouble saying this line. What if she's so angry at me that she slaps me right here in front of everyone? But it's only the girl who came in after me. She's an attractive brunette who looks absolutely nothing like Alison. Hold on, I tell Muriel. I get my purse from under my chair and I pull out the picture of Alison. Can you give me a perm that will make me look like this? I ask. Sure, Muriel tells me. I'll use the biggest size rollers and give you a gentle body perm. I take a deep breath. Okay, I say. All right. Hope you're enjoying Alison Who Went Away. And I will see you the next time that I see you. Meanwhile, stay safe and be kind.